All right, my name is Pat Barry, and I welcome you quickly. I'm going to do a quick little presentation, introduce you to a brand new concept, and I think it's going to be, in fact, I know it's going to revolutionize this industry, and I'm just excited to be able to share it with you here today. Now, I'm going to be introducing to a program called Wake Up Now. Now, first of all, the average American family is living paycheck to paycheck. We've all heard that. We know that. According to the bankruptcy courts, 99% of all bankruptcies could be avoided with only an extra $500 to $500 a month in income, which is not a lot. But a lot of the programs that we look at, we promise, we look at this, we have 5, 10,000, 20,000, only a few percentage of people actually ever achieve that. Now, I've been fortunate to be on that side of the equation, but I know so many people in my organizations, man, they would just love that extra $500 to $1,000 a month. And I'm going to show you quickly how someone can make up to $1,000 in this monthly just in their first month. It's absolutely incredible. So just continue, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, first of all, let's look at the average American family of 4 or 4.5. They're going to spend anywhere on an average of about $800 to $1,200 a month in their core bills. And we try to stretch it, we try to make it go farther, but there's only so much money, and it only goes so far. Unless you're the U.S. government, you can't just create more money out of thin air, right? Well, and if you break that down, we get our cell phone bill, we've got our eating out, you've got your clothing, your groceries, and those core bills on an average person are between $800 to $1,200 a month. Now, what if I could show you a way without changing your providers, without doing anything any different? If you've got AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, you're instantly, with our program, able to save up to 22% off your cell phone bill, even if you've already got a great deal without renewing a contract. So if we could show you how we could save you anywhere from $200 to $300 a month, okay, off of your cell phone bill, eating out, your groceries, and your clothes, clothing. And then we had a way, if we could, to show you how to take that $200 to $300 a month and actually apply it towards your consumer debt, right? And actually pay off your home and your bills anywhere from 5 to 10 times faster. Would that be of potential, maybe of interest to you? Okay, well, that's why I want to introduce you to Wake Up Now. You see, what we do with Wake Up Now, we don't make you go out and change. I've seen these programs before where you have to sign a new contract and change providers. We don't make you do that. In fact, we allow you to keep purchasing where you're currently purchasing. But using our program and our group buying discounts and the way that we've put it together for you, we're able to allow you to go out and save anywhere from 20 to 30%. In fact, some merchants up to 50%, okay? And this isn't another one of those programs with pills, potions, and lotions. You don't have to buy a bunch of products. What's sad is when people are trying to make extra income, they typically don't have the extra income for the luxuries like vitamins and cosmetics and the magic juice that just came out of the jungle somewhere, right? You don't have to bug all your friends and family, because now you can actually go out and allow them to use and see the benefits of this product without even having to purchase anything. And that's what I like about it. We've got a brand new iPhone app in here, and we've got an Android app coming that you'll be able to give out to people and allow them to start seeing the benefits before. So what I have found, the people that I have spoken to this, I actually purposely talked to some people that I knew were really burnt out, had trouble, maybe they were tired of a product-based company, and I can tell you hands down, I've had 100% of the people I've spoken to were interested and wanted to find out more. Now, the question you might have is, how do we make money by helping people save money and just by them going out and spending the money they already spend? Well, that's one of the best parts. You see, we've partnered with some of the biggest companies in the world to provide you discounts and a program that allows you to save that money off of things you already do. Your travel, your insurance, your car insurance, many things that you already purchased, we're going to save you, on an average, our goal is to save the average American family $200 to $300 per month. Okay. Now, we also have our Wake Up Now debit card, which allows you to go out and purchase and get cash back from many of the vendors that you already buy from. In fact, Buy.com, Amazon, Barnes & Noble will pay you anywhere from 2 to 5% back. Now, here's the best part. I had someone say, yeah, that's great, but I already get 2% back on my Amex. We do not require you to use our Wake Up Now card to make the purchase. Okay. You can use your Amex, get your 2% back and get an additional 2 to 3% back put on your Wake Up Now card. Now, we also have an arrangement with many of the vendors you see here, and actually it's literally thousands and thousands of places you already purchase. Orbitz, Expedia. I'll give you a great example. I like Hotels.com, and when I travel, I usually book a Hilton if I can because I get rewards there. But if I can't find a Hilton or I'm just traveling through, I will go to Hotels.com. Now, Hotels.com has a great program where you buy 10 rooms, you get the 10th one free, right, or the 11th one free. Now, I already do that, okay? But I just found out using our program, if I go and click the link in my back office and actually order from Hotels.com, still get the buy 10, get one free, I get 5.25% back on my Wake Up Now card. So now I'm not only am I getting the lowest price, because I guarantee you can't beat Hotels.com. I mean, it's very difficult to beat Hotels.com on a hotel, okay? So you're going to get the lowest price, but you're going to get 5.25% back, so you're actually winning again. Now, if you use your Amex card to pay for it, you get your 2% back from Amex as well. So, I mean, you can see why I'm so excited about this program, because for the first time in my life, everyone that uses my program is going to come out ahead. Now, I mentioned earlier that we would show you how you could actually take the money we save you, the $200 to $300 a month, and apply it to helping pay down your consumer debt. Now, here's the best part. We have a software package that's included in our program that you can log into, and you can see here it shows you all your savings and everything. Now, the great thing about this, these are all fine and dandy. You know, I've bought Quicken so many times, and my wife's gotten set up, and she gets tired of having to input all the bills and all that, and, you know, for some reason we end up not doing it. The great thing about the Wake Up Now financial software is that we can attach to the majority of the major banks out there and credit unions and automatically hook to your credit cards and bring those things in. Now, the system is intelligent in the fact that it automatically budgets. If it knows it's a restaurant, it'll budget it. But if it doesn't, let's say it's Freddy's, you know, and Freddy's could be I don't know, clothing store, a restaurant. All you have to do is one time when you make a purchase there, it's going to ask you, hey, was this, you know, clothing? Was this food? Well, once you choose that, every time you purchase something with that card, it's going to automatically be allocated to your budget. Now, here's the best part. I saw an example the other day where a family had a budget and they had an extra $50 at the end of the month. And what our software does is it actually goes in and shows you how to accelerate paying off your debts. Now, we use what we call the snowball effect. And if any of you are familiar with Dave Ramsey's program, what we do is we either pay the smallest amount, or we encourage you. You actually do everything. We don't do anything automatic. It's all in your hands. But we show you that if you were to pay your smallest or your highest credit off first. So, for example, if you've got an interest rate of 20% on a credit card and an interest rate of 4%, then unless the 4% one could be paid off with the $50, you're probably going to pay that. But you know what? You don't have to worry about figuring that out. Our software does it for you. Now, I saw an example the other day with the extra $50 a month savings applied towards the person's mortgage. It would help them pay their mortgage off 3 years faster and save them almost $5,000 in interest. So as I said before, not only do we show you and allow you to save money by using the vendors you already use, but we're going to show you how to take that savings and apply it to pay down your consumer debt. Now, if we were to stop now, that would be awesome. Okay, I think that you would already see major value there now. But we also have the Wake Up Now deduction software. Now, what the deductor does is the deduction software actually, by having a home-based business, you now are a business owner. Most people don't know this. I do, because for the past 10 years, I've been able to write off literally anywhere from $2,000 to $8,000 a year in my taxes, okay, just by having a home-based business. But the problem is most people don't know how to keep track. Most people don't know how to do all that. We have an incredible software package called Deductor that automatically helps you find 450 up to 450 write-offs, because now you have a home-based business. You see, if you decide to join us and become a Wake Up Now IBO and become part of the business, then you now have a legitimate home-based business. And many of the things that you already buy, your cell phone bill, guess what? If that's for your business, that's a write-off. Part of your rent, your mortgage, all the things for your home office are now a write-off. Vacations, as long as you're having meetings and things like that. And our software helps you do it so that at the end of the year it prints out your Schedule C. You can take it to your accountant or just pull up your TurboTax or whatever software you want and put your information in, and it automatically. Now, the great thing about it too, you can see there the little applet. We actually have an app that goes on your phone, and it will help you do this and make it even easier. Now, this also connects to your credit cards if you want, or you can put it in manually, and it will automatically tell you and bring in all your expenses that are a write-off. So not only now are you going to be able to take the extra $200 to $300 a month and put it into paying off your bills faster, you're going to also be able to use our software to get a write-offs on the average anywhere from $2,000 to $8,000 a year in legitimate tax write-offs. We're not talking about gray area. We're talking about the 450 write-offs you have now because you have a home-based business. Now, with our program, you're going to have access to the Wake Up Now finance program. You're going to have, that's the one that helps you budget and automatically pay off your highest credit, highest interest or your shortest balances, allowing you to accelerate paying off all of your debts anywhere from 3 to 5 times or even 10 times faster. You're going to get the deduction software, which is going to automatically show you how you can write off you write off all your tax savings by having a home-based business. You get the Wake Up Now rewards program, which allows you to get 22% off of your cell phone bill. Allows you to get it's amazing. I've been able to do the math, and honestly, the price of the package for me is paid off with just the rewards program. But you also have the Wake Up Now purchasing program, where you're going to save and get money back from Best Buy, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Target, anywhere from 1.7% up to 5% or more back. And then you get our exclusive offers that you get through some of the major places you already purchase. Anywhere you can print off the coupons, or our new iPhone app, you'll be able to just show the coupon on your card, as well as our grocery program coming out that will allow you to save your groceries, and it will actually bring your grocery coupons onto your iPhone or your Android. And once again, easy. You don't have to go out and clip coupons. You know how popular clipping coupons are now, and how extreme couponing and things. This is taking it to the max and allowing the average person to become an expert. If you've seen the extreme couponing show on television, you know that some of those people spend 20 to 30 hours a week making sure they can go to the grocery store and save money, and that's great. It's great. That for me, I don't have that time. I don't know about you, but how would you like to save 20, 30, even up to 50% by just joining our program and automatically taking advantage of it? Now, the great thing about it is, if we were to stop right there, there's many people that are watching this presentation that say, hey, I'm interested. It's a no-brainer. What does it cost? How do I get started? Well, the best part is there's money to be made by helping others do the same, and that's what I like about this program. Now, all you have to do is spend, save, make money, and show others how to do it, okay? Now, this is something I have never seen before, and many of the people that are watching this right now are going to be do the same thing I did. My head almost exploded the first time I saw this, because I just couldn't see the math. But then after I spent time with the founders and I saw how it was all structured, not only is this a patent-pending program and our compensation plan, but it is unbelievable, because I do not know anyone that could not do this their first week or their first month in the business. And that's this simple. In order to earn $1,000, anywhere from $800 to $1,000 a month residual, okay, not one time, okay, this is not a fast start bonus, go out and make it, and then next month you make nothing. I'm talking $800 to $1,000 a month. All you have to do is share this program with 3 people and help them share the program with 3 people. So with as little as 12 people, you can make $1,000 a month in residual income, up to $1,000. Now, to me, that is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. And I'm sure you're asking, yeah, but what does it cost, and can I make more money? Because a lot of people on this call might not fall into the $500 a month in extra income, which making $1,000. Well, the way you move up in this program, and this is what I love about the patent pending compensation plan, the way to make the $1,000 a month is to find 3 and help them do that. Now, if you help someone else find their 3 and do the same, you continue to move up. And by helping just as few as 28 people go out there and make that kind of money and help them do the same with their team, you can earn up to $10,000 a month in residual income. And that doesn't stop there. For those that are big income earners and you want to know how to make $100,000 or $1 million a month, the program does that too. But for me, what I want to show you is what the average person can get access to very easily. Get in there in the program, and within a month, we've had single mothers, we've had widows, we've had just people straight out of college that have been able to earn that $1,000 a month in residual income their first week to first month. And to me, that's exciting, because most programs out there require you to get hundreds, if not thousands, before you even see a $1,000 check. Now, with the program, this is the best part. A lot of programs like this require large amounts of money up front, $500 to $1,000. To get started today and have access to everything I mentioned before and be able to earn up to $1,000 with as few as 12 people, okay? All you have to do is spend $99. It's, $89.95 and a $10 setup fee. Now, to me, that is unbelievable. For $100 a month, you have access to the financial software, which I have to tell you, I'm in the software business, and that software is incredible. The Wake Up Now deductor, which shows you how to save your taxes, the Wake Up Now rewards, and then all of the merchants saving anywhere from 2 to 5% cash back and 20 to 30% off of things you already purchased. Now, keep in mind, I want to say this again. This does not require you to change your provider. If you're with AT&T, all you do is set up through our back office, let AT&T know that you're a member of Wake Up Now, and immediately you start saving 22% off of your cell phone bill. And then you can save up to 25% when you go to purchase a new phone. I mean, it's amazing the savings you get. You don't have to sign a new contract. You don't have to change providers. Now, I can tell you, if I were you, I would get a hold of the person that invited you to see this presentation. I've been in this industry for over 10 years. I've been a multiple six-figure income earner, and I can tell you I have never seen a program like this that helps as many people be successful, because the only way you can move up in this business is to help other people earn money. And the way the plan has been set up, I'll be more than happy to give you more details. It benefits everybody. So I want to thank you for attending this presentation. Contact the person that invited you, and I'm looking forward to you waking up now with your financial future.